to the Human Detour website. If you haven't met me before, my name is Schreeuwer. I'm a chiropractor. I live in Sydney, Australia. For those of you who have seen me before, welcome back. And it's good to see you again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So, the topic for today's video is actually a question that I wanted to ask you guys, which I want you to answer, and then I'm going to answer it myself as well. So the question to you is, how do you find true love? How do you find your soulmate? How do you find your partner? All the same question. I want you to answer it. I want you to go and think about it. Write it down. Don't write it down. Collage it. Don't collage it. Do whatever you need to do. But I want you to go and think about it. Now when you come back, after you've done that, I'm going to give you a few minutes to do that. When you come back, I am going to give you my answer. And we're going to see whether our answers match up or whether they don't. Now, if they don't match up, that's okay, because at least you're here, you're learning, right? Learning is part of growing. And if you can grow and if you can achieve this goal and if you can achieve what you want in life, that's what life is all about, right? So go, think about it, I'll give you a few minutes, and I look forward to seeing you guys when you get back, even though I can't see you, even though this is a one-way street and I'm talking to a video camera. But I look forward to talking to you guys when you come back. See you in a few. Okay, so by now you've gone and thought about it, you've tried to figure out what the answer is, you may have figured out what the answer is, I don't know yet. But what I'm going to do is actually give you my answer, how I found true love. Okay, and this is a philosophy that I've adopted myself personally, and it's a philosophy that I teach my patients and other people, friends as well. And as simple as it is in theory, there's a lot of challenge behind it. And for most of us, we don't really like things to be difficult, we don't like things to be hard, we want things to come to us easily, we don't want to put in all the effort and all the work. But the fact of the matter is, that's the most important part of actually finding someone you want to be with. In fact, finding anything you want in your life, or attracting anything you want in your life. So, my answer to finding true love is this. What you need to do, the most important thing that you guys need to do, is to get to know you. You are the most important thing in this equation. The reason why you are the most important thing in this equation is because you've been in relationships before. You've gone from one boyfriend to the next, one girlfriend to the next. Some of you have been married and got divorced, and got remarried again and got divorced, and so on and so forth. And the common denominator in all those situations is you. Now that's not to say that other people have their own stuff that they bring into relationships, because we all do. But at the end of the day, if that person isn't right for you, and you go and find someone else, and that person isn't right for you, and you go and find, and that person isn't right for you, then what's going on? What's wrong with that? The thing that might not be 100% okay or right about that situation is something that you might be projecting, something that you might be giving off, something that maybe you haven't dealt with, you haven't worked on, you haven't sorted out. So, in saying that, you need to know you. You need to get in touch with you. You need to fall in love with yourself, right? Not in an arrogant way. Not in an I'm so great, you know, this is me, I'm fantastic, look at me, look how hot I am, look how great I am, look at, you know, how much money I have, that kind of thing. I'm talking about falling in love with your soul, falling in love with your spirit, falling in love with your energy, falling in love with the intimate, most deepest, darkest aspects of your being. Now, for some of you that might be a challenge, for some of you that might be easy, and you'll rise to it no problems. But it is a challenge, particularly if you don't really know who you are, particularly if you're lost in some way. It's hard to know who you are, and it's grueling, to be honest. I've been down this road, and it's emotionally taxing, and it's not easy. But I can tell you one thing, you'll get there. And the reason why I know that was because I got there. I'm engaged. I found my soulmate. After 3 years, and you know, you don't have to do it my way, I'm a little bit extreme with these things, but after 3 years of getting to know myself so intimately, to the point where I knew myself, like I knew exactly who I was comfortable with myself in my own skin, I was okay with what I looked like, I was okay with what I could offer, I was okay with everything about myself, I found her. I went out one night and there she was. And we fell in love very quickly, We got engaged after 7 months or so, maybe a little bit longer, and we're getting married within the next year and a half actually. So if I can do it, you can do it. And it's not hard. At the end of the day, I mean, the process might be challenging, but it's actually not a hard concept. It's not a hard thing to actualize and to put into practice. You just got to do it. You know, Nike coined the phrase, just do it, and they're brilliant because it's so true. You just got to do it. You just got to get in there, jump in the deep end, and go for it. Get to know yourself. You're not going to like some of the things you find out about you. You're not going to like some of the things you hear about yourself. You're not going to like the things that you have to deal with. You're not going to even be aware of some of the stuff that you're putting out there that's preventing you from finding someone. But you're going to learn about you. And the more you know about you, the quicker you're going to find that reflection coming back to you and your partner. I guarantee it. My patients have done it. I've done it. Other people have done it. You can do it. So, this is step one. In order to find true love, get to know you first. Work on yourself. Meditate. Go to a kinesiologist. Take time out for you. Pick up some hobbies that you haven't done in a while. Just really fall in love with yourself. Because if you can fall in love with you, anyone can fall in love with you. You got to love yourself and you got to know who you are first before anyone else can do it. Promise you. So, I'm going to leave you with this. You can think about it. Think about what you want to do. If you want to do it, if it's too hard, if it's too challenging, if it's easy, if you want some tips, advice, whatever. Start. If you want to find the person that's right for you, you can find them. There's no excuse for there's not many guys, there's not many girls. I found love, I'm in a small community, I'm in a big community, everyone knows everyone, whatever the case, that's all excuses, that's all rubbish. Trust me, it's rubbish. There might be some truth in that, but you will find someone. You will still find someone. The only reason why you haven't found someone is you can't recognize them. The reason why you can't recognize them is because you don't know you. You don't recognize yourself. So how can you recognize your soulmate? They're the other half of you. They're going to be the reflection of you. Now, if you don't know who that is, you're not going to see the reflection. Trust me, you won't see it. It'll walk right past you. She or he, they'll find someone else. And you'll lose out on this opportunity. And you'll have to wait years, months, lifetimes, if any of you believe in that stuff, to find that true soulmate again. So start working. Start now. Now's the time. Find her. Find him. But find you first. Good luck. Stay tuned for part 2. Part 2 is the next step, but this is the first step. Go for it. I look forward to hearing about your success with this. If you have any questions, please email me. I've been through this. I can help you. I can give you tips, advice, pointers, guidance, support, whatever you need. Email me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to sharing part 2 with you guys. See you soon. Bye.